Everyone, this is TSET ABCD and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. So playing the base game for my Road to Top 100 series, and I am in the 4th position in this game. Okay, green goes for 8, 5, 10. I think orange will go for 6, 5, 9 here. Very strong production spot. And yeah, seems like this is going to be a very difficult board for me because the wood port isn't very accessible, but there is a lot of wood available. The wheat port could be a good choice here, so maybe I can go for something like 854 and 6311. I don't mind that actually. What would be my other choice though? I mean, if I have to go for anything else, maybe 9, 10, 11. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Okay, orange goes for 6, 3, 11. Really surprising there. Because how do I pair 6, 3, 11? Like, now what do I do here? I mean, I can still go for 8, 4, 3 and race for the brick port. Or I can still go for the wheat port strategy here. Yeah, maybe I can go for something like 8, 5, 10, 6, 4, 9. And then play with the sheep port and the wheat port. But then, I mean, red gets 3, 10, 11 or 8, 3, 4. Either one of them is very, very strong here. What are my options though? I mean, my other option is going for something like 8, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11. I do start with all 5 resources, but my production isn't very strong, and then I will have decent amount of wood but not a lot of brick. Also, ore is a little rare. No ports. I mean, I don't like that setup at all. Way too many drawbacks. Instead of 694, is it better if I go for 643? Because I will have the access to the 3:1 port. And I'm not dependent on reaching the wood port, which seems difficult anyway. Without any brick, yeah. And then I also stop anyone from placing on 834, so I won't be racing for the wheat port either in that setup. Yeah, so although 634 is slightly lesser when it comes to production wise, I think it is still a better setup here. I'm running out of time, so I'll just go for it. Starting with only 3 resources. I do start with 6 different numbers, so my production is decent. Yes, as expected, does go for 3, 10, 11. I'm really surprised orange left 6, 5, 9 open for red here. Because now what does even orange want to do? Orange surely cannot leave 834 open for green. I mean, but if it is not 834, then it is 5-4-11, and I think green is fine in any case. Green has the access to the ore port as well. And yeah, this is very, very confusing because orange just went for 11 ore over the better wheat and some more brick here. I think orange needed to go for brick. And green here has a very, very decent setup. Has nothing to worry about, I would say. Yeah. I do get brick, which is quite nice. I mean, my first objective is to get towards the wheat port. So now there is very little chance that I get any brick here. But then I don't even have any other options. Like, what do I do? Yeah. I think I'll just have to end my turn. Although it is with 7 cards. Yeah, surely not a trade that I want to go for. So now there is quite some break. Maybe I can get a 1:2 with green here. Yeah, I'll go for any 1:2 here. Maybe even a 2:2, right? Let's see. Okay, orange doesn't want to do any trades except for a 1:1. Yeah, I think I'll accept it. At this point, I need to get the wheat port and also the... Okay, I'm immediately punished here. I mean, I can still get my settlement. Yeah, and I'm not being targeted here, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, I was hoping I would get some ore. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. Maybe orange has ore. Yeah, so green and I do not share anything, so that's a relief to some extent. Yeah, let's see if I get this trade. This will basically give me a dev card and I'm hoping to get a monopoly or a road building. Okay, it doesn't go through. But now getting a city on 8-5-10 is also very important for my setup. That would increase my wheat production by quite a bit. Also, that is orange and red's only 5 is the only wheat source that they have. Yeah, let's see if I get a 1:2. I do get a 1:2. So 8 basically gives me a city. Unless he has a monopoly, yeah. Here. So let's see if I get this trade. Maybe green might be willing to accept it. Let's see if I get a 2:2 or maybe a trade like this. Let's see. I might even offer a non-steal with a 1:1. Okay, I mean this still gives me a city. Yeah, let's see if I get this trade. Yeah, I'm giving an non-block, so orange should accept it here, I would say. I'll be surprised if this doesn't go through, but it feels like that is how it is. So I'll just end my turn. Yeah, so now green is trying to go towards the 6-9 tile. I would like to get to the sheep port before green gets there. Sorry, orange gets there. I mean, now I have a city, so let's see if I get this trade. I'll be surprised if I get it. Okay, I don't get it. How about a 1:1? Yeah. So at this point, I'll just get my city and end my turn. I mean, green surely is going to block either the 8 wheat, might block the 5 wheat and target me. Okay, blocks the 8 wheat. No, but yeah, green already has 2 cities and he does not have a VP, that is for sure. I'm surprised green isn't building towards the ore port. Yeah, that 8 does hurt me here. So green can, maybe if he has a, okay, goes for another def card. Yeah, that 8 block is very, very bad for me. Hopefully I can roll a 7. I do roll a 7. I think that's a perfect roll here. I have to block green. I don't think so there is any other choice. I might just have to end my turn though. Yeah, I cannot do much. Green will play a knight, block the 8 wheat again. Yeah. I think red can take good advantage of this. Yeah, these 8s are really bad. That's 9 resources that I've lost and absolutely nothing to show for it. Green is still making decent progress. Doesn't need to worry about anything else. Might get a settlement as well because they do. Yeah, does a 4:1 and goes for a def card. Okay. The thing is, orange will take the longest road. Green goes for army. What do I have to show for here? I have to build to 10. So green solo blocking me is hurting me even more now. Yeah, now has to block the 8 here. Yeah, with these cards, there is nothing much that I can do. I can build a road, but I think at this point, just going for a def card is fine. I get a VP. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, now a 5 roll, so yeah. Yeah. Again, not much for me to do. Yeah. So now another 5 rolls. I mean, agreed, I did make a mistake, but then these rolls make no sense either. Cannot do anything here. And I don't think anybody wants word either. Yeah. And now it's not even... Wow. I don't think so I can say anything about this at this point. Hopefully I can roll a 7. I think that is the only thing I can hope for here. Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, maybe it is just game over here. Because I believe green will be able to get a city. Okay, he's going for dev card. I mean, on my turn, I have to go for the longest road here. Because if green has road building, we cannot let green just connect and win. Unless red has road. Okay, so orange is going for the longest road, which is a good thing. But yeah, green just gets a city and wins the game. So I think at this point, I should just cut my losses, get the longest road at least. Okay. Yeah. I do end up in the second position, but yeah, this hurts quite a bit. 8s and 11, 5s did roll, but then yeah, 21 cards blocked. Yeah. So the mistake early on hurt me in a ridiculous way. I was robbed only twice, but then the amount of resources that was blocked was just incredible here. And also the rolls, right? I mean, 4, 5, 8, they would have helped me, we would think, but then they are just better for green. I think there was mistakes done by all ends because leaving 8-3-4 open for green also was a mistake, I would say. What else could have happened here? I mean, if orange goes for 8-3-4, green goes for 4-5-11, and that is equally strong. In fact, he has coordinated 5s in that setup. So I don't think so anything would have changed. So yeah, a quick loss, and yeah, really frustrating that I was stuck with losing out on 21 cards that game, whereas green just lost it thrice. I mean, he had knights, right? So he could easily just unblock himself whenever he needed to. Yeah. Careless and silly mistakes early on cost me the game. Doing a 2-1 there, yeah, might not have been the best idea, but then yeah, I didn't see him having a monopoly that early in the game and then just taking the game over from there. Yeah, now let's take a look at the leaderboard. So I was at 118 at the end of yesterday's game, and now I'm at 149. And only a week to go. So I still need to win like 2 or 3 games in a row, or else I might just end the season with not being in the top 100, which would be unfortunate. I mean, this season surely has been a little difficult. My win percentage has been quite poor, but then yeah, this game I think was, I started with an early mistake, and then actually, yeah, it was an early mistake, and then that was followed on by bit of misfortune. Anyway, that's it for now, and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.